I'm Phil Bolton with the Global Atlanta News Service. I'm here today with Charles Craig, who's president of Georgia Bio. Charles, tell us how long you've been preparing for this International Bio Conference that's coming up in Atlanta.
Well, the Biotechnology Industry Organization is the group that is staging the Bio International Convention, and they decided in 2004 to bring the convention to Atlanta and the Southeast for the first time. I became the president of Georgia Bio in 2005, and Georgia Bio, myself, and all our members have been working on this convention for the past 4 years. So we are very excited that we are only a week away from the start of the 2009 Bio International Convention. It's going to be a fantastic program.
How have you been spending your time mostly over these past 4 years to get ready for this event?
Probably one of the main things that we've done here at Georgia Bio is educate the business community here in Georgia, the state of Georgia, and frankly the other states in the Southeast of the opportunity that the Bio International Convention presents to companies as well as to states for economic development, and to companies for the connections they can make with other companies from around the world as potential collaborators, potential business collaborators. But also it gives companies and state economic development groups an opportunity to see what the rest of the world is doing in biotechnology, how advanced this technology is, how fast it is moving, and what all kinds of applications there are of biotechnology. Biotechnology is just not being applied to improve healthcare. It's also an integral part of the progress in agriculture and in alternative energy and in industrial production. So there are a number of different applications of biotechnology, and one of the other education aspects that we've been involved in the past 4 years is to try to educate the public and the General Assembly and the executive branch of the state government that all applications of biotechnology are practiced here in Georgia. It's not just healthcare, but we have a significant agricultural biotech industry and an exploding biofuels industry. So when the world comes to Georgia, they're going to see that Georgia is a place where biotechnology is applied broadly across the major industry sectors in this state.
And the conference will highlight each of those aspects of biotech.
Yes, the conference will include elements having to do with agricultural biotechnology and biofuels, as well as applications to improve healthcare in creating new drugs, medical devices, and new therapies and treatments. The vast majority of companies across the nation, across the world, and in Georgia are involved in applying biotechnology to improve healthcare. But agricultural biotechnology and industrial and environmental biotechnology, which include biofuels, are a growing part of the biotechnology industry.
And they'll do that by having representatives at the conference. Will there be exhibitions as well, demonstrations of new biofuels, for instance? How is that going to be demonstrated?
Well, companies who are involved in healthcare biotech, ag biotech, and biofuels will all be represented at the convention. And they will also all be exhibiting in the convention. This is the largest biotechnology convention in the world each year, and the exhibit hall is over 200,000 square feet of the latest applications of biotechnology. So in that exhibit hall, you'll see applications of agricultural biotechnology as well as biofuels, and the pharmaceutical, biotech, and medical device companies will also be there displaying their latest technologies. I don't think it's an exaggeration for me to say that walking into the exhibit hall of the 2009 Bio International Convention takes you into the heart of the biotechnology revolution and enables people to see just the extent of advances that are going on across the world, from Beijing to Boston.
It's a global phenomenon. Do you expect international partnerships to come out of this meeting?
Oh, absolutely. One of the highlights of the conference, one of the real strengths of the conference, is the Bio-Business Forum. This is the largest partnering event in the world each year. So there will be all the big pharma companies, all the big biotech companies. There will be 1,500 companies from across the globe who have signed up to be part of this Bio-Business Forum. And what they will do is there will be company presentations, primarily by emerging companies, but also by more established companies. And then there will be one-on-one meetings. And all these meetings are scheduled ahead of time online with software that Bio employs. There will be, as I said, 1,500 companies, 2,500 business development professionals, the top decision makers in their companies, from 40 nations across the world. And they will hold 14,000 one-on-one partnering meetings over the 4 days of the convention. This is a real, as I said, strength of the convention, especially in this time of economic crisis. It's a very cost-effective way for companies to make connections with other companies who may license their technology, who may invest in the company, and who may be collaborators with the company. So I know that Georgia companies are involved in the Bio-Business Forum, and they're looking forward to participating in it, as well as other companies across the Southeast.